Woke up today feeling dangerous. Like, today is the day that the Vikings are going to sign a former Rams wide receiver who won a Super Bowl with Kevin O'Connell back in the day. And it's going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful. And they did. They did sign a former Rams wide receiver who won a Super Bowl with Kevin O'Connell. It's just like, had to look really close. Adam Schefter, go. Former Rams free agent wide receiver Brandon Powell reached agreement today on a one-year deal with the Vikings. Per source, Powell will be reunited, and it feels so good, with former Rams OC and Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, as well as Wes Phillips. Very, very exciting stuff. And so as soon as Brandon Powell signed, all the comments were like, who? Right? And of course, this is the most disrespectful thing. This is his photo on Wikipedia. Like, no one can find an unblurry photo. The disrespect is real. But let's talk about the brand new Vikings receiver, return man Brandon Powell today. Background, 27 years young, 5'8", $181. Former three-star recruit coming out of Deerfield Beach, Florida. Stayed in state, played for the Gators. Initially was a running back, moved to receiver and return man. Undrafted in 2018 because did not test the greatest. Now, it's like, if you're going to be 5'8" and $181, I mean, you got to be fast, and he didn't test very well. Although his play speed certainly is better than his time. Sort of is what it is. Earned a spot on the 53-man rooster of the Lions, though. Made an impression early. Returned punts for Detroit. Also put up 6 catches for a $103 against the Packers late in the season, and for that we thank you. Bounced around the league. Went to Atlanta for a couple years. Was in camp with Buffalo, Miami. Landed with the Rams in 2011. Initially was on the practice squad, then got called up, and yes, he has one career punt return touchdown, and we know who it was against. I mean, Jordan Berry. I mean, come on, man. Come on. He ran like a 4.6 40, Jordan Berry. Come on, man. But then won a Super Bowl with the Rams, was a participant last year, especially on offense, in a not-so-great season in Los Angeles, was a free agent, and now ended up here with the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, won a ring with Kevin O'Connell and the Rams, career 47 catches, 354 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, a very solid and respectable 9.59 yards per punt return for his career. Also has experience returning kicks, but for his role with the Vikings, yeah, I don't think that this changes much in terms of the wide receiver depth chart, speaking specifically offensively. Now, could he get some work as a gadget player? Like I say, does have a background as a running back. Could Kevin O'Connell use him creatively, put him in the backfield, put him in the slot, jet sweeps, etc.? But I think anything you get out of B. Powell is a bonus. His value is going to be returning punts. I mean, they're perfectly fine returning kicks, but returning punts is where it's going to be, because Jalen Reagor was a punt returner last year. Not so great. So I think that this spells there's going to be a lot of competition with Jalen Reagor, even though first-round pick, his fourth season is fully guaranteed, so that's whatever. But Reagor and Powell are going to go at it for the punt return job, and maybe Powell is sprinkled in like a niche role on offense if he does indeed make the roster, but certainly doesn't change things at all. I think the Vikings should still put wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 on the front burner when it comes to the draft. Even though you got Jefferson, of course, you do have KJ, except KJ is heading into the final year of his rookie deal, so he's going to be a free agent after the year. So again, stress the wide receiver room. Brandon Powell doesn't really change much there, but I think that he certainly could add some sizzle to some special teams, and we'll go from there. But your thoughts are thoughts. Minnesota Vikings signed former Rams wide receiver return specialist Brandon Powell. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.